Well, maybe these are better? Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. I feel like I'm just a little wide. These are the JeeCoo J100 gaming headphones. Now some of you remember that I did a review of a different pair of headphones from this same company, and let's just say the comments weren't happy with me. I compared the pair at the time to, hold on, my favorite pair of headphones from Audio-Technica, the ATH M50 XBTs. Now, obviously, these are more expensive, which is essentially what a majority of the comments were saying. How dare you compare this expensive pair of headphones to a $30 pair of headphones? Well, JeeCoo reached back out to me and they're like, hey, remember that video you did for us a while ago? You want to make a review of these headphones? So I will still compare these to them. However, these are now basically in the $60 range, which means they are actually a little bit better from my testing. We'll get into that shortly. And honestly, you're gonna be surprised because I was surprised. So let's get into it. So in the box, I'm too lazy to do a top-down shot. I already got, you can't see the light, but it's out of frame. Set up a whole light because the sun's not gonna behave. You got the box. Open box up. We get our headphones. We also get a attachment microphone, and then got this cable, which we'll get into. It's got a whole remote and can do different microphone controls and audio level controls and all that stuff, but we'll get into that, just not here. We'll have to move to my desk to do that. Anyway, you got that. You got your paperwork. Huzzah. And a carrying bag. For starters, these are actually pretty darn comfortable for what they are. They just go right over your head. And they're not too shabby. So then you can put the microphone attachment into the hole like so. Not like the other so. And now they go right on your head. And then there's a little cover, you're not gonna be able to see that, cover that you can put on the microphone, so if you want to have essentially like a dead cat or little foam ball around your microphone, you can do that if you so choose. So let's get into the specs of these. These headphones have I know they're on the box, but I can't read them from where I'm at. So they have a 50mm speaker driver, a multi-platform compatibility, soft leather ear pads, and actually they are pretty soft. Like, even in comparison to my favorite pair of headphones, they're pretty comfortable, all things considered. Like, they're actually soft and squishy, and yeah, honestly, I wouldn't feel bad wearing these for a long period of time. They're lightweight and graceful. Whatever your interpretation of that is, they're lightweight, that's what matters. You got the detachable microphone, already showed you that, and then a noise canceling microphone, which is where that extra cable will come in handy, and we'll get there just, again, not here. Virtual 7.1 surround sound, and the cost, $60 at the time of filming this video. Now, for the true sound testing, we're gonna need to get over to my desk. Alright, so now we are back at my desk, and we can now test these headphones properly in comparison with everyone's favorite headphones. But listen, this time, these are kind of a fighting chance, to be absolutely honest. Like, I know these are a lot more than these still, but considering this is my baseline, you're gonna be surprised, and I'm gonna try my best to give you an audio sample coming through my microphone. I know audio-wise, that's not the greatest, but like, seriously. Disclaimer, I'm gonna say it right now. Disclaimer, I'm no audio expert. Anything that I'm going to say is strictly my opinion, based solely on my experience using these headphones as well as these. So, let's get into it. For what it's worth, I have the USB remote plugged in to my computer to give this a fighting chance solely because of the 7.1 surround sound, so I will be able to play both versions for you. So without further ado, let's get some music going. So, going to play some music from one of my favorite copyright-free resources, Epidemic Sound, which is the perfect music licensing subscription for content creators and YouTubers at a budget-friendly price. They are not sponsoring this video, I just happen to like them a lot. And yeah, so here we go. Okay, I think that's enough of that. So now we're gonna compare it to the other headphones. I gotta change my output. Hold on. Brace for impact. And I do have the output audio set at roughly the same, so here we go. Back to the beginning. Alright, again, for what it's worth, these are better. There's more bass, there's just more oomph, there's more to the sound, but for what it's worth, these are seriously not bad. Like, they're not amazing, but they're not too shabby. Like, the only way I can explain how these sound is airy. Like, they don't sound full, they just sound fluffy. And again, that is in comparison to this pair of headphones. Now, that was without the 7.1 surround sound, but in my testing, using the 7.1 surround sound was truly hit or miss depending on the music I was listening to. So in general, it didn't make much difference. It truly only made the music louder in general. Like, once in a while I'd hit a song where it felt like there was more details to enjoy, but it didn't happen very often. Like, the one time I felt like there was more to enjoy from these headphones was when I was listening to Calling Me from Oi, which you can also listen to via Epidemic Sound. Link in the description. Not a sponsor, just happen to like them. Sign up for a 30-day free trial in the link below. I believe it's 30 days. Now, I'm going to provide you with some audio samples, and I will also include the song in question. So, in fact, let's just start there, shall we? Alright, so that's the bass test with, well, this as my bass example. So now, I'm going to bring you over to the JeeCoo headphones. And we're going to hit play. This is without the 7.1 surround sound. Alright, so that's that. Now we're going to turn on the 7.1 surround sound. And because it's surround sound, I will use both headphones. So again, we're going to start from the beginning and play. Alright, so hopefully you could hear a little bit of a difference, but for what it's worth, the song I was listening to was Be Free With Me by Sign, and here we'll play these in reverse order. So I'm going to start with this one. So this is with the surround sound.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Alright, now we're going to turn the 7.1 surround sound off and start from the beginning.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
So that's that. Gonna now switch to our bass test.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see.
So yeah, that's the test of... So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So I feel like I've done my fair share of asking you guys what your thoughts are on these headphones, but more importantly, what are my thoughts? So overall, they're pretty darn comfortable on the head. Like, I could wear these for an extended period of time and have no complaints. Like, I could sit through a multi-hour Zoom call, no complaints, or a multi-hour gaming session, no complaints. Like, they're fairly comparable to the foam on my Audio-Technica headphones. Like, it's pretty much same level of comfort. These are actually a little bit more comfortable than these. Now, the other thing I love is that the ear cups on these are this like wonderful matte black, but they are kind of sort of grease magnets with the way my face is. The outsides of the headphones, as you can see, I've been handling them so much, and that's probably my one complaint about these, is just how much of a grease magnet these things are. Like, my hands are super oily, and you can just see. So if you want to look like a classic gamer, Doritos dust and all, these are gonna pick it up. So maybe like get some wet wipes, wipe your hands, wipe these off every so often, because you can see the fingerprints. That is my one complaint. If you don't care, that's fine. But I'm just saying, visually it doesn't look nice, but the sound quality from these is pretty darn good for the price that these are at. Now, real quick before I forget, this microphone, gotta test that. So here are some samples that I recorded before I started recording this bit. So take it away, past me. This is a test of the on-headset microphone. You guys can let me know in the comments what this microphone sounds like, but in my testing, this microphone sounded pretty darn crisp for a on-headset microphone. Like, it's not the cleanest you'll ever hear, but it's definitely far from being potato level garbage audio quality. Hiccups. But all in all, if this were a microphone that someone were using to play video games with me or to communicate with me on Discord, I would have zero complaints. Like, seriously, this microphone is not too bad for the cost of these headphones and the built-in microphone. Not too shabby. Like, I tested this while talking right in front of my AC unit, and when I listened back, I could still hear myself clear as day. Like, pretty spot on. Like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. For what it's worth and the audio quality you're getting out of this thing, I'm impressed. Alright, next up on the agenda, sorry if this is loud, I'm probably going to make a note saying that I have to adjust this, but I have now added the little remote that comes with this. This is actually plugged into my Mac. I had full intentions of plugging this into my Windows computer, but then that was a whole hassle, and I was like, nah. But I believe I am at full volume. So you can see that there is a separate volume for your microphone and a separate volume for the headset. You also have the 7.1 surround, which I believe that is more for my headset than for the outgoing audio, but that's what that looks like. And actually, no, for a fact that is more for my ears. But yeah, it lights up. It's green. It's very gamer-y, which is the target audience, right? So I am at, I believe, top volume for my microphone. I'm going to slowly turn myself down. Here we go. Here, down I go. Gonna keep talking until you can't hear me. And now I will say, well, okay, I gotta keep talking because I have no idea if you can hear me or not. I'm looking at my levels and it looks like I am very down low, so I'm going to keep going until I come up, but that's looks like as low as I can get. I'm going to come up. Gonna keep talking so I can adjust where I'm at in my volume. If I'm at the peak, I have no idea. There might be instructions somewhere in a booklet that I didn't read, but hey, such is life. In fact, that is one thing I want to point out. There is no way to tell where I'm at audio-wise. Like, am I in the middle? Am I at the high? Am I at the low? How many clicks? If there's a click jigger reference in the document somewhere, I will let you know, and me and Post will fix it. Or if I didn't, there'll be nothing, and I'm just pointing to dead space. Alright, so that's that. Again, you can let me know what this sounds like with the addition of the remote. Previously, you were listening to just me with the headset without the remote plugged into the audio jack of my MacBook Pro. So let's go ahead and switch to the rest of this video. I'm filming this out of order. Boop! So in conclusion, if you're considering buying these, do it. For $60, the sound quality that you're getting out of these is pretty darn solid. And you're also getting a really good microphone as well, with honestly whatever. The sound is a little airy, but maybe nicer for an actual gaming use case, just so everything isn't heavy, if that makes sense. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a big thumbs up and click all the things in the end card, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you want these headphones, there's a link in the description there. Anyway, bye.